Andy Burnham reduced to begging for a seat, or at least that's how it seems. Andy Burnham has been accused of trying to engineer a return to Westminster by persuading a sitting MP to relinquish his seat, stand aside, and allow Burnham to run and win the seat. The Great Manchester Mayor denies the claims, of course, but then he would, wouldn't he? But the allegations have sparked more and fresh tensions inside Labour. Here's what's going on. Reports claim that Andy Burnham has been in talks with the Labour MP Marie Rimmer. This is about stepping down from her seat of St Helens South and Wiston. Now, according to the claims, Burnham wants to return to Parliament. He wants to challenge for the leadership, and so he needs a seat. Rimmer would give up her seat, and in return, she could be offered a peerage in the House of Lords if Burnham later becomes Prime Minister, which, if he gets to the House of Commons, is almost a dead cert. Supporters described the proposal as allowing her to end her career in the Lords, rather nicely, Baroness Whiston or something. Burnham is, of course, as I say, denying this. He's saying it's the press making it up. But we know he's desperate to get back to Parliament. And we know that if he does, he will run for leadership and he will get it. So, made up maybe, but believable? Damn right. Now, the move would mark Burnham's attempt to re-enter national politics after years as the mayor of Greater Manchester. And it comes after, of course, he was blocked by the NEC from the Gorton and Denton by-election, where Labour suffered a humiliating defeat that many say, had he stood, he would have won. Now, the NEC voted 8-1 to stop Burnham, a decision many critics within Labour are calling a stitch-up. It was only Lucy Powell, the dog whistler, who stood up for Burnham, which tells you a lot. You can judge a man by his friends. But, if Burnham were to stand in Rimmer's seat, Labour's ruling body would have again to approve or not approve his candidacy. Well, the pressure then would be very, very great. Not approving would be difficult. It would be very, very difficult for them to ban him a second time. Now, Starmer's authority has been weakened by the election defeat. Party figures now be less willing to ban Burnham. And the whole episode highlights the sort of deep divisions within the Labour Party. But it is a calculation. It's got to be a calculated risk from Burnham. But I think the numbers are on his side, aren't they? Maybe. Polling suggests Burnham could improve Labour's electoral prospects. I mean, a recent survey said that Labour would poll 20% under Burnham, only 13% under Starmer. Now, it's still not great, but it's not as disastrous as it would be. On 13%, Labour would be ending up with maybe 25 seats, if they're lucky. It's a done deal. So supporters are saying it's got to be Burnham. Now, there is also other options. Burnham wants to bring in proportional representation, and he wants to build a progressive alliance with the Greens, the Lib Dems, other parties of the left. Such moves would mark a major shift in British politics, where it isn't tribal, as in Labour and Conservative, but almost, how can we say, ideological. We disagree with you on many things, but we're all of the left, so we'll vote together, kind of thing. And on the right, you would have Reform and Restore, Advance, and the Tories. And on the left, you'd have all the nutters. But whether the claims are true or not, whether that Burnham's after this, is immaterial. He will return one day, if not on this seat, then on another seat, and he will get in, and he will challenge. And there's nothing, literally nothing, Starmer can do to stop him. No matter how many times he prays, no matter how many times he gets on his knees, although let's face it, Starmer's been on his knees quite a lot. Not necessarily praying, though, eh? But, we have a very weak, spineless man, scared of Burnham, doing his best to keep Burnham out, and knowing it's just a matter of time. I think it's going to be fireworks if Burnham does get a seat, and I'm going to grab me popcorn. But let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Take care. Goodbye.